Hello. I'm so excited for this video. I don't know why, but I feel like this is going to be a fun one, and I also love the theme on this slideshow. It's so cute. I love the colors. So today we're going to be doing an end of the year TBR. Take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt because I'm definitely not going to get to every book here. Maybe not even most of them. I'll make a TBR sometimes, but I rarely actually go with it because I'm very much a mood reader. And I'll just see something and I'll be like, oh, I want to read that out. And then I'll just forget about all the books that I've been wanting to read for the last 2 years. So, yeah. Okay, let's just go. So, the first one I want to get to by the end of the year, and this one I will actually get to. Okay, I will. A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Carver is the last book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I will get to this. My friend has a copy of it and she's going to loan it to me on Monday, I think. So, I will get to this and I will read it by the end of the year. Mark my words. Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I think I'll get to this one too, but maybe not. I don't know. I think I will though, because I'm kind of excited for it. I keep seeing it everywhere, and I'm scared of being spoiled. Like I need to hurry up and read it before I accidentally spoil myself. So, and then I want to get through the whole Grishaverse. Universe books. I don't know. But that's not gonna happen. I know that won't happen. I know I'm being unrealistic by expecting it to happen or thinking there's a chance, but I mean, maybe? No, I shouldn't even say that because it's not going to happen. Maybe I'll read Ruin and Rising, but I think that's like the only one I'm actually going to read. Six of Crows, I think. Okay, I'll definitely finish this universe by next year though. Like, because I really like it. I really want to read it. I'm just so bad at completing series in a row. Like, I always take breaks between the books. So, yeah. But I will get to it eventually. I'm also super excited for King of Scars because that's in Nikolai's point of view, and he's like my favorite character. I love him so much. So I definitely want to read these for sure. Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick. I will get to this. This is the last book in the Hush Hush saga, and I will get to this one for sure. Actually, maybe I won't. Why did I sound so confident when I said that? I still haven't even read the third book, which I should have put that in here. What's it called? Silence. That one for sure I will read. Maybe I won't get to this one though. I like how I was so confident going into this. Now I'm just taking it all back. Okay, this is why I said take everything I say with a grain of salt because I probably won't. From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I want to get to this. I really do, and I think I will. I don't know why, but I feel like this one is one that I will read. It's just I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why I feel so confident about this one right now. Because I also don't want to start a new series because I'm in the middle of so many, but I also say that to myself all the time, and then I still start a new series. And I think this is gonna be one of them. So look forward to me reading this and hearing my opinions. The Zodiac Academy. I'm not gonna read all these books, absolutely not. But I think I will get through the first one. I'm number 1 on the whole list at the library, and I'm gonna read it. I feel confident that I will read the first one. Okay, so yes. Oh gosh, the Gossip Girl books. I've had these books for so long. I have like a collection of them. I don't have all of them, but I've just been collecting them at thrift stores. I always seem to see them. And I've been collecting them and I still haven't read any of them. So I don't know why I'm collecting them because what if I hate them? But I have a pile in my bookshelf. So I want to actually read one of them by the end of the year. We'll see if I actually do. Mile High and Caught Up by Liz Tomford. I really want to read both these because I read the second book in this series, which was The Right Move by Liz Tomford, obviously. And it was like one of my favorite books ever in the history of books ever. So I want to read the rest of the series. And I think maybe I will. We'll see. The Serpent and the Wings of the Night and The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. I've heard very good things about this. I think it's like vampires and enemies to lovers, and I heard it's like kind of like the Hunger Games, which I like, so it seems like something I would enjoy. We'll see if I get to it. If I don't get to it this year, I'll definitely get to it next year, I think. Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. I want to get to this, but I don't think I will because there's so many holds on it at the library. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a hold of it. But I really want to read this because Tessa Bailey does enemies to lovers books so well. Her banter, amazing. So I feel like I'm going to really like this. And I really want to read it. But we'll see. Okay, People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read by Emily Henry. I just bought People We Meet on Vacation. I found it at the thrift store and I took it, obviously, because I love Emily Henry. Beach Read I don't have, but they have it at the library, so we'll see if I can actually get a hold of it though, because that's another one that there's so many holds on it, and it's like rarely at the library when I go there, so I can't get it. But I really want to read it because every single Emily Henry book I've read, I've given 5 stars to. I loved Book Lovers. I love Happy Place. I'm probably gonna love these two as well. I really want to read them. If I don't read them this year, next year for sure. I think I feel confident saying that because they are like high on my TBR list. Okay, The Long Game by Elena Armas. I think this is Enemies to Lovers, and I think it takes place at like a camp or like or maybe it's like a soccer team. I don't know. I don't really know what it's about, but I like the animals on the cover. I think it's cute. It just looks like good. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I like kids, and I don't know what it is about this book, but I just feel like I need to read it. I feel like I'm gonna like it for some reason, and I've never read any of her other books, so I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna really like this, but I just do. I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a go. Hopefully this year. Probably not though. Okay, and then the Twisted series. I've read Twisted Hate, that's why it's not on this list, and that's actually one of my favorite books. So I don't know why it's taken me this long to read the other ones. I'm just scared. A lot of people say Twisted Love is not good, so maybe that's why I was putting it off. I don't know, but I do want to read it eventually, hopefully soon. And then A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Oh my gosh, I really want to read this, but it's like the first book is usually not at the library. It's usually checked out. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually seen it at the library, but someone's gonna have to return it sometime, and I'm gonna be there when they do, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna read this series. I hear lots of great things, and I'm very excited. And then the Bergman Brothers series. I'm reading the first book right now, which is Only When It's Us, and I love it so much. And like now, I need to read the rest of it because I really, really like it. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it this month or next month or by the end of the year, whatever. But I do plan to read this eventually, the whole thing. Okay, hold me accountable, guys. Oh gosh, the Lion Game series. I've read the first 2 books. I like them. And then it's been like 2 months, I think, and I haven't picked up the third one. I don't know. I just feel like there's always something that I want to read more, but I do want to finish the series. I don't know though. Will I actually? We shall see. Okay, the Addicted Calloway Sister series. I love this series so much. I love it with every fiber of my being. It's like my favorite series now, and I've only read the first 4 books. I'm not even halfway done, but I love it so much, and it's like my favorite series ever. But I don't want this series to end. That's why I haven't started Hot House Flyer yet, because Kiss the Sky is like my favorite. It is my favorite book ever in the whole world. I love that book so much. I've thought about every single day since I read it. But the thing is, I don't want this series to be over. I don't want to just binge read it because like I honestly could. I honestly kind of want to, but at the same time I don't want to because I want to stay in this universe for as long as possible. I want to prolong the experience. That's why I've been putting off Hot House Flower, but I'm gonna read it eventually. I'm definitely not gonna read the rest of the series by the end of the year because, like I said, I want to prolong the experience. I don't want this to be over. I don't want to say goodbye to these characters. But I don't know. I don't know. I really want to read it. Like I think about the series every day, literally every day, multiple times a day. But I need to like stop and put it on hold for a little bit so that I don't have to say goodbye to these characters because I'm gonna be really sad when it's over. And I think I might get into a reading slump. Okay. Oh, Emergency Contact by Lauren Lane and her husband, Anthony Lidon. This, I really want to read this because I just think the concept of that is so cute. Like a husband and wife writing a book together. That's so cute. And a romance book. That's adorable. I really want to read it. And I think it's Enemies to Lovers, Second Chance, Marriage in Crisis, or something like that. It just sounds like right up my alley. I love all those tropes. So I definitely want to read this. I probably won't get to it though, because again, because it's a newer release, there's a lot of holes at the library. And they only have 1 copy of it. So I don't think I'm going to get to it, but I'm also putting it in this video so I don't forget about it. I really don't want to forget about this book because I really want to read it. But no one's talking about it, so I feel like I may forget, but I don't want to. That's why it's here, to not forget. Okay. And then, oh, this is my Lynn Painter slide. I want to read Mr. Wrong Number and Betting on You, which that book hasn't come out yet, but when it does, catch me at the bookstore because I loved Better Than the Movies, and now I need to read her other books. And these are, I think they're both Enemies to Lovers. I'm not completely sure, but she has proven to me that she knows how to do a good Enemies to Lovers book. So I want to read more. And these covers are so cute. I love the colors. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I have this book. I found it at a little free library and I took it. And I love the cover. It's so cute, and I want to read this. Will I? We shall see. I don't know. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about this, so that's why I've been kind of putting it off. But I think I am actually gonna get to this one by the end of the year. I really do think so. We shall see. And then, this is another Lauren Asher one, Love Redesigned. This is her newest release. Does it bother anyone else that Love is not completely centered in the middle of that box? Because it bothers me a lot. But I've heard really good things. Like Larry rated it a 5. Sarah Crowley also gave it a 5 or a 4.75. And Destiny gave it 4.5. So everyone's loving this. So I feel like I need to read it. It's probably good if everyone else says it's good. But I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. For some reason, I'm like super drawn to it. I don't know why. But we'll see if I read it. Oh gosh, the Lunar Chronicles. I read Cinder months ago and I liked it, so I don't know why I didn't continue. It's just that I'm in the middle of so many series, so like some of them I have to put like on the back burner, and this was one of them. But I think I might read Scarlet by the end of the year. The other ones probably not, if I'm gonna be honest with myself. Okay, and then we got Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This mostly gonna read this for Sarah Crowley. She says it's really good, and I trust her. And I feel like it also just sounds good. I think it's Enemies to Lovers Fantasy. I'm honestly not too sure, but I like that if it is about that. And like I said, I trust Sarah Crowley. If she says it's good, I'll pick it up. And what does it say on top? She is the very thing he has spent his whole life hunting. He is the very thing she has spent her whole life pretending to be. So yeah, it does give off Enemies to Lovers vibes. Is it? I don't know though. But I do want to read this. Oh, the Trill trilogy. We have Switch, Torn, and Ascent. I want to read this. I got this at a garage sale for $150 for the whole series. It was a steal. I obviously took it. And I want to read it, but I don't know. There's always something else to read. I feel like, and I'm always like, I can't start a new series because I'm in the middle of so many, and then I don't start it. But I do want to. It looks really good. I don't know. We shall see if I read this. I have said we shall see so many times. I swear I've said it after every book. I'm sorry. I'll try to stop doing that because that's probably annoying that I'm so repetitive in my dialogue. Okay, Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. I don't know what it is about this book, but it looks so good. Like, it is calling to me. I think it's the crown. Like, the crown looks so cool. I don't know, but I really want to read this. It looks so cool. I don't know anything about it, what it's about or anything, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. It's calling to me. I don't know what to tell you, but it is. I've also said I don't know so many times in this video, I need to stop being so repetitive when I speak and learn to say new things. Oh, The Deal and The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. Okay, The Deal. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who has not read this book yet. But look at the cover. I hate it. It is so cringy. Like, how am I supposed to like hold this in my hand and read it with people staring at me? I can't. But I've been motivated because the Graham Effect. The Graham Effect sounds really good. I read the blurb and it sounds really good. It's like Enemies to Lovers, but the main character's dad is the hero from The Deal, so I feel like I have to read The Deal first. So yeah, I'm gonna read it. Maybe not this year, but I will someday. Oh, Brutal Parents and Stolen Air by Sophie Lark. My library recently got these books in, and I've heard a lot of good things, so I want to read them. Love Theoretically by Ailey Hazelwood. What can I say about this book? I don't know what it is about it, but I just want to read it. I like the colors. I can't take this book anywhere though. Like, look at the cover. That is so embarrassing. But at the same time, I kind of love the cover. I'm just sad I can't take it anywhere. I think it's really cute, actually. But I'm just gonna read it in my room. It's okay. But I think I heard that this book is like fake dating, but she's like fake dating his brother. So I just think it's cool that it's like not the same as what everyone else is doing with the fake dating trope. I just thought that was cool, and I think I'm gonna like it. And then The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I saw one Instagram post about this. It was like a 2-sentence quote, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this quote. And then I added this to my TBR. The quote was really good. I forgot what it was, but I remember it was amazing, and I was like, I need to read this ASAP. We'll see if I actually do. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about this book, but I never want to read it. Like I kind of want to read it, but when I look at it, I'm just like, no, today is not the day, and then I never read it ever. And that's the same thing with Archer's Voice by Mira Sheridan. I'm always like, I'm gonna go check this out at the library one day, but today is not that day, and that's why I haven't read it yet, because I've been telling myself I'm gonna read this for like 6 months, and I never do, and I maybe never will, to be honest. I don't know what it is about it, but I just never am in the mood to read it. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This A Song of Ice and Fire by George R. R. Martin. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm reading A Clash of Kings right now. I think I'm gonna finish that one by the end of the year. Maybe not the other ones though, because I'm so confused. There's so many characters and so many storylines going on at once. It's so confusing. My itty bitty pea brain cannot comprehend all these things going on at once, and I'm just like so confused that I'm not enjoying the reading experience at all. But I'm still gonna force myself to read it because my brother got me all the books except A Dance with Dragons for my birthday. He spent money on it, so now I have to read it because like he spent money on it, and I feel bad letting him waste his money on me. But I'm not gonna have a fun time reading it, but I will read it. City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series, the second book in the Shadowhunter universe. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it this month. Probably not. I didn't love City of Bones. I felt kind of disconnected from it. I do want to continue the series just because I know there's so many people that love it, and I feel like the first book is definitely not going to be the best one, but I'm just having a hard time making myself read it because I didn't like the first one that much. But I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, I think. And then The Wake Up Call by Beth O'Leary. I think this is Enemies to Lovers, and I just like the blue on the cover. And I don't even know what this is about. Oh yeah, it literally says Two Sworn Enemies. So it is Enemies to Lovers. What? I don't know anything about this book. It's just calling to me for some reason. I think I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna read it one day. Oh yeah, these are the books. I just added all these books this morning. These are the books that I got from the Goodreads Choice Awards. I took some recommendations from there. Sorry, something tickled my throat. Okay, but anyway, these are the books from the Goodreads Choice Awards. I want to read some of them before the end of the opening round and the end of the final round, so that my voting is more like I'm not just like default voting for something, you know. I'm reading The Coven right now, and I'm really liking it. And then I want to read The Wishing Game. Did you hear about Kitty Card? That one I will read for sure. I'm gonna start that after. I think I'm gonna start that today. Actually, that one really intrigues me, so I'm gonna read that. The Coworker, I picked that out of all the thrillers. I was like, this is gonna be the one. I don't know why. Because I don't really like the cover. I don't know what it is about that one, but I was just like, this is the one. Ink Blood Sister Scribe. I like the purple. That's why I chose that one. In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. I just hear a lot of people talking about the author and saying his books are good. So, The Wishing Game. I forgot to talk about that one. I don't know what it is. I just think the cover is cute, to be honest. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about most of these books, if I'm going to be honest. I was just picking them off of colors and vibes. Bring Me Your Midnight. I love the cover. The girl on the cover is so beautiful, and I like the blue. And Bring Me Your Midnight, I like the title also. That one just gives off really good vibes. Together We Rot, that one's a gothic romance, and I just like the idea of that. I like gothic books. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. I love Tally Hibbert so much. I read the Brown Sisters series by her, and I loved it with every fiber of my being. So She Can Do No Wrong in My Eyes. I'm probably gonna love this one too. Imogen, obviously. I've just heard a lot of people saying this is really good, and the cover is like vibrant and cute, and so I think I'll read it maybe. So that's the end of my TBR. Do you guys think I can read them all? Let me know. And what books do you guys want to get to by the end of the year? I'm curious. Okay, bye. See you guys next time.